have we got a special treat for you today.
Hey, it's Nick playing today. It's not Tau Nick today. It's not Commissar Nick today. Today is everything Nick.
One of our support tiers is called the Special Character Tier, where you as patrons and subscribers get to name a character that will forever be called by that name. Since its inception, the response has been overwhelming, and we've had 2 patron subscriber only battles using just those models.
Oh boy, it's that time of year again. It's gonna be chaotic, it's gonna be ridiculous, you're gonna see units that you don't normally see.
When have you seen a Tau railgun get to work alongside a demon prince? Never, I tell you, except on this channel.
Round 3 of the Special Character Tier battles, as Nick and Mubin pick players from the pile that forms their armies, with all the fun rules interactions we can muster in an effort to become this episode's People's Champion. This is 40K in 40 minutes, Named Character Tier Challenge.
In honor of all those special characters, we have put them all together on the table, and they will be fighting each other to the death.
To all the folks that have supported us through the Special Character Tier, this battle is for you. To try to keep things as simple as possible today, we're going with a very simple deployment. Dawn of War, classic, long, table edge deployment. Our mission 2 is simple as, it's take and hold. Hold 1 objective for 5, hold 2 objectives for 5 more, and hold 3 objectives for another 5 to a max of 15 per turn and 50 for the game. Our special rule today is swift action. Battle line units that advance or fall back are going to still be eligible to perform an action that turn, and they do have a couple battle line in their armies. This episode is brought to you by Magnet Baron. Magnet Baron is your go-to source for anything magnetic. Whether it be Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, Star Wars Legion, X-Wing, or any other game, Magnet Baron probably has the magnets that you need. They even have pre-packaged kits for your favorite models. Whether it be disc magnets, block magnets, sphere magnets, or ring magnets, Magnet Baron has got you covered and in the strongest triple-coated N52 neodymium available. They even have waterproof stitch and sew magnets for your sewing projects or cosplays. If you need a magnet for your next project, make sure to check out magnetbaron.com. And don't worry if you're not in the USA, they ship worldwide.
So going into it, I actually have no idea what my army is going to be. We are going to choose our army schoolyard style, back and forth, each of us choosing a unit until all of them are chosen, and that will make our army. Welcome to a special character tier battle.
This is actually my 3rd one, Nick. This is your 1st one.
Yeah, I finally get to play. We're gonna choose deployment by choosing our miniatures. We have all of our miniatures ready to go. It's gonna be quite interesting to see how we can utilize all the different strengths and weaknesses of these armies.
Nick has a, what's the word I'm looking for here? He has a taste for the guns of the rail variety. And there's a lot of railguns on that table, or railgun-like profiles. And I might just try to deny him that. No. This was, all right, fine.
No!
You're gonna lose with those dice.
I'll let you use your 1,000 sun dice if you want.
Oh, don't unleash that on this.
You can use your 1,000 sun dice if you want.
You're gonna have bigger problems then.
Who's going first?
Oh, it's time.
Oh, it's a tie.
All right.
The power of the gray. So as you select the unit for deployment, if you want to put in reserves or deep strike, you do it now. In a normal game of 40K, your big stuff you'd usually keep to last because you want to see where the opponent is putting your stuff down. But in this case, if we wait to choose the big stuff, it might all be gone. So with that in mind, I think I either want to take the Castellan Knight or Penelope. On the table are 2 big demons, 2 knights, and 2 railguns. I really want to make sure I get one of each of those. I don't get to play with knights very often. In fact, I think I've only played with like knights once in my entire life. So I would really like to use the Castellan.
He's got the Castellan Knight, named by Iridanum, Bell of Morning.
Back here so that I can then tow and cover and shoot through it.
I'll see your Volcano Lance with a Volcano Lance.
Are you gonna take Penelope?
I'm taking Penelope.
Oh yeah, that thing is amazing.
Shadow Sword Penelope. It's a Baneblade chassis named by Jacob Huppert.
Ooh, do I go both knights? Yes, I'm gonna take the other knight.
Phalanx the Blood Lance, a Chaos Knight by Cooking Space 7.
I'm gonna start the party off by taking Hammer of Luna.
The Hammer of Luna, a Hecaton Land Fortress named by Carlos Espino.
I don't want to lose the Hammerhead. I really want my Tau Hammerhead. I want all my Tau. I want the Tau.
Hawkeye, the Railgun Hammerhead. Fuba Jackson named that one.
I'm going with Mr. Pibbles.
I don't even know what it does.
More railguns!
Mr. Pibbles, the Mutilated Vortex Beast named by Nargon.
Well, I'm gonna go for more railguns. I'm not gonna take any demons. I'm not that kind of guy.
Roz Grizz, the Broadside by Crisscross, and Tyr Raven, the Broadside by Philip Flores. Those are we're gonna call the Broadside Boys.
I'm going to start the demon party off
Ramos the Sun Eater, our Bellicor, named by Zinth.
And he's going to reserves.
The obvious choice is to choose the big giant bloodthirster.
You don't have to.
But what I want to pick is my crisis suits. But I don't think that's an optimal choice. Fine, I'll be a demon. Oh, this is icky. But it's going in reserves.
Rose the Viper, the Queen of Onslaught, as a Bloodthirster, named by Alexis the Rose Queen.
I'm going for the Vanquisher.
Hamilton, the Lehman Russ Vanquisher, named by Caleb McDonald.
Fine, well you can't have both Lehman Russes, so I'm gonna grab the other one.
Major Fabio, the Tank Commander, named by Lance Gulick.
I am actually gonna go for Malatok.
Malatok, the World Eater Demon Prince, named by Malatok.
Oh, the Swarm Lord.
Lord Wigglesworth, the Swarm Lord, named by Alex Jones.
Dipping into the Dreadnoughts here.
Cogatos, the Plasma Redemptor, that's named by Timothy Ebert.
I want a Leviathan Dreadnought, that sounds like fun.
Ultra Invictus, the Leviathan Dreadnought, named by Benjamin Rosario III.
Our good old White Scar Brutalis Dreadnought, so lovingly named Camouflage.
Camouflage, the White Scar Brutalis, named by J.R. Herr.
You know what, I will see your Brutalis Dreadnought, and I'll pick the other Brutalis Dreadnought, and let's have them run and fight each other.
Mine's better.
Mateus, the Psycho Death Company Dreadnought, named by Ivan.
I'm gonna take the other Redemptor Dreadnought now. Carl!
Carl, the Gatling Redemptor, Liam Robbins named that one.
Now things get interesting. Now we've got infantry squads. We've grouped liked things together to try to form units, and it's usually a legal unit, but it's just a bunch of heroes. Ironmaster probably can only repair the Votan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If I took it, I would deny that from you. I think I want to make sure I get one of the 2 battle line units. I'm gonna choose Steve. Steve's gonna help me.
Oh, here's a fun group. The Sons of Dorn. Titan, the Holy Defender of Terra, is being stood in for by Steve, an Imperial Fist captain. He's technically a Lamentor, but Hunter Backman, don't worry, we got one coming. Petrus Vasotho, the Black Templar Chaplain, named by Delane Melton. The Heir of Sigismund, the Emperor's Champion, named by Maeve. Rangar Flamekist, Space Wolf Infantry, named by Charlie Jungnick. Ernesto, the Black Templar Marshal, named by Spriggan. And again, that squad is the Sons of Dorn.
Well,
No, I wanted that unit! I was really tempted to go
I knew you were gonna go for this, Nick.
Alexander the Great, the Blade Champion, named by Alexander. Santinus Halbom, the Sanguinary Guard, named by Dominic Snell. Those 2 models, Alexander and Santinus, we're gonna call the Golden Boys.
I'm gonna take the big unit of Ultramarines, I think.
We've got Hero Squad. They appeared in the last battle. Captain Woody, the Phobos Librarian, named by Captain Woody. Jim Raynor, the Captain, on bike, named by Jeremy King. Captain Maverick, the Phobos Captain, named by Joe Shepner. Lux Casinus and Lucky, the Blade Guard Captain, named by the Light Cosine. Cyphus, the Primaris Librarian, named by Cyphus. Emperor Janes, Lord Commander of the 3rd Platoon Army, the Apothecary, named by Jacob Lands.
That was actually the unit that won me the game last time. I'm taking your crisis suits, and I'm putting them in reserves.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna go for them next if you didn't.
Chasseret Borkan Ortano, the red Chasseret suit, named by JT Orme, and Chasseret Maeve, the white crisis suit, named by Jacob Denning. That is the crisis suits. I know, I'm running out of names, guys.
I'm gonna go with the Lawnmower next. This Lawnmower has been the bane of my existence against Tycho, so I'm hoping it helps me.
Cuffs, the Lawnmower, the Flesh Mower, the Fetid Bloat Drone, named by Joel S.
Demon Prince, I'm going with Barricade.
Barricade, Death Guard Demon Prince today, named by Bear Icade.
I can take this Terminator squad.
Belshazzar, or Balto, the Dark Angel Terminator. RTH Jansen named him. Zolgar, the Lionheart Deathwing Knight, named by Anthony Palazzolo. Jameson, the Apothecary, named by Maverick. Hector Macias, the Grey Knight Terminator, named by Araquatil Pliskin. That's Terminator Squad.
There's 1 unit left with Battle Line. Are you gonna take it?
Oh, it's so very tempting, but I'm taking the Votan squad.
Jason the Inconsistent, the Grimnir, named by Jason Wong. Theo the Mechanic, a Broker Ironmaster, named by Theodran. Eugene Bossart, the Einhir Champion, named by Dr. Vancouver, and they are just gonna be called the Votan.
I'm taking Tack!
No!
I'm taking Tack! Tiny Tack!
Tack the Stilts Guy, a Sidonian Scatros, named by John Brennan.
Well, thanks to that choice, Nick, you did give me the option to still take some battle line units.
The Chaos Squad consists of Master Kearney, a Master of Possession named by Wally Kearney, Soth Blood Painter, the Exalted 8-Bound named by Sunny, Olidus the Hushid, the Death Shroud Terminator named by Turbo Depression, Zathrax the Endemic Plasma Plague Marine named by Chaos Marine Mike, and that is Chaos Squad.
There's only 2 units left.
There's a Big Mac and the Techno Archaeologist left.
I want the Big Mac, because then JT will be on my side.
And Adam Bomba, the Big Mac, named by Adam Nalen. Adam, that's the old classic Big Mac. Don't worry, buddy, I got a new one coming for you.
And last, but definitely not the least,
Indiana Throne, the Techno-Archaeologist named by Kim.
he's perfect for staying at home and giving me a nice 12-inch bubble of you can't show up here. So it begins.
Do you want to go first or second?
Kind of want to go first, actually.
Yeah, I'm okay with going first. There's some shots on the table. Let's do it! Here we go! For glory!
Yeah,
Good luck! first turn. That's okay. Most of my stuff's hidden. Not a problem.
Oath to Corn. So I get to pick a singular target, and I get to roll all hit and all wound rolls against it. This particular World Eater's Demon Prince doesn't like those broadsides. I'm gonna come kill the broadsides.
Let's see it.
He's drawn Marked for Death, Nick's marking both of his knights, and Tiny Tack. He's also drawn Established Locust. Not the best first turn draw. The Votan squad hop inside the Hammer of Luna. She's gonna be moving up. Looks like the Hecaton is gonna try to do some shoosting. Penelope the Shadow Sword moves up, touching into that terrain. Mr. Pibbles the Mutalith incoming.
Golden Boys are just gonna move up just outside of the wall. This Lehman Russ is just gonna go back here. Zoom, zoom. Go, Carl. Camouflage is just gonna zip around that way.
I can't see him. He's camouflaged. Oh no!
Exactly. These guys are just gonna go further into the building, but I'm just gonna put them up top here.
Mubin's done a lot of backline shuffling here, but not a lot of forward push.
We're gonna go straight into shooting. I don't have too many shots. I'm just gonna start with the good old Hecaton Land Fortress.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hammer of Luna shoots at Mateus, the Death Company Dreadnought, and whiffs.
This is super overkill, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
The Shadow Sword against a Leviathan Dreadnought. The Ultramarines will not look kindly upon this betrayal. Armor Contempt! No, I don't have those.
Just to clarify, the reason Nick says if he doesn't have it is because we're just playing with data sheets only. No army rules, no detachment rules. If it's on the data sheet, you can do it. Yep. Otherwise, no luck.
Nick uses Smokescreen for a command point.
No!
Nothing. All the last cannons.
4-ups!
7 damage!
That's cut its wounds in half.
6 wounds remaining.
He's got a twin heavy bolter. Might as well take some shots here.
Hooah! Save it.
More heavy bolters!
Dreadnought takes all the heavy bolters. Cockatoos the Plasma Redemptor into the Death Company Dread.
I'm just gonna start with the plasma first, because that's the fun one. D6 plus 1. AP4.
6 plus Feel No Pain. Down to 10.
Rocket Pod. D3 shots.
See it!
Twin Frag Storm Grenade Launcher. Yeah. 6s. No 6s.
Driven by Fury on the Death Company Dread, and he rushes forward after getting shot.
Well, thanks for that, Nick. This is so nice of you.
Higher in range of more guns.
Melt us! Miss both. Iron Hill Heavy Stubber, because stubbers. 6s, re-rolling. That was a 6, though. Nothing. Well, that was a disappointment.
Mr. Pibbles shoots the rail sides.
He's gonna use the focused warp vortex.
No! It's quite a bit.
Full 12.
Woo! Yeah, one's dead. Doesn't explode.
Mr. Pibbles, you did well. This is why Mr. Pibbles is my favorite. I don't like playing favorites, but he's just one of my favorites. That concludes shooting. Don't really have anything to charge.
Mubin's keeping Marked for Death and discarding Established Locust. That's going to take him up to 2 command points to Nick's 0 on to Nick's turn 1.
Ha! Oh, you're right where I want ya. Let's go! Boom!
Nick, too, has drawn Established Locust, and he's picked up Recover Assets. As Swarmlord has been named Nick's Warlord, Mr. Wigglesworth is going to give him 2 command points instead of just 1. That puts us at 3 command points for Mubin and 2 for Nick. Death Company Dread runs up onto the objective. The Hero Squad captain toes into the objective as well.
Farther? Oh, yeah.
The Knights are stomping up.
Are you gonna pick on Carl?
Then we'll shoot at Luna. We'll see who's the better railgun now. Terminators are gonna advance. The Sons of Dawn!
And a puppy.
And a puppy. Tiny Tack is gonna take aim and shoot a Baneblade.
Tack's ambitious, I get it, it's fine.
Shoot time! We're gonna start with the Demolisher tank, because I know what it does. And it's gonna fire everything. Main gun, D6 plus 3 shots.
No! Going down to 2.
Hunter Killer Rocket. Misses. I even said rocket. Last cannon.
-2.
From the 2 command points, going to 1. Instead of 2 damage, it becomes 1 damage. That always happens.
Boop. Down to 9.
Heavy bolters.
Hey, he's okay this time.
Death Company Dreadnought going to town, same target.
Blood Fist Bolt Rifles. 4 attacks, hitting on 3. Strength 4, doesn't wound any. Twin Linked.
Nothing.
Twin Heavy Bolter. Boom! Twin Linked. Doesn't wound you. Iron Hail. Heavy Stubber.
6 shots.
Twin Linked. Nothing. Why am I bothering? Why am I bothering? Broadside. Firing everything into the white
You
dreadnought.
can't see him, he's camouflaged.
Take this, railgun.
He lives!
One shot, seeker missile. Misses. Missile drone. And
Hurrah! He says no.
railgun into Luna. Hurrah! Misses. Do I command roll that? Yes, I do.
You already command rerolled.
Oh, I did. No! Can't reroll. 2 seeker missiles.
Wounding? He lives!
Everything has failed so far, but that's okay. I've got the big giant knight with the big giant volcano cannon. The giant knight into Penelope. So let's start with the shield breaker missile launchers. Hitting on 3s. Oh my goodness, they do miss. A 1 and a 2? Come on, guys! Plasma decimator, supercharging into your vortex beast. D6 plus 3 shots. 1 damage reroll. None of them wound. None of them wound!
Zing.
JT!
Folks, that's 500 points worth of shooting, and it did nothing.
He even has the gray dice that he so wanted.
Siegebreaker cannon, 3s. So 5, twin legs.
4 up. He's okay.
Volcano lance, and hopefully this does something, because nothing else has. D3 shots. Come on, give me both. Give me both.
I'm T10.
It's a frickin' 1.
Oh no, Nick. Nick.
Just what? Explosions! Hazardous test. Tiny Tack's gonna salve my wounds here. He's gonna shoot
Penelope.
the Sidonian Skatros.
Tiny Tack.
At -2.
No.
You wounded. Good job. No damage happened. Penelope has to take a battle shock test.
Penelope's fine. Maybe not. Oh, 7's good. I've taken no casualties. I'm okay with this.
Charge phase. I don't care about any of this. I'm just charge you.
Charge phase now, Death Company Dread charging the Redemptor.
I'm spending a command point.
No!
Heroic intervention.
What?
The Brutalis.
No!
He's in.
He makes it, barely.
6 attacks with his bloodfish. When linked.
I'm gonna spend a command point.
No!
He's down to 5 wounds remaining. My Brutalis is gonna punch your
No!
Death Company
Not
Dreadnought.
allowed. You mess with the claw, you get the horns. Down to 8 wounds.
I made a charge move with the heroic intervention.
Yeah.
Brutalis charge. Charge.
3 Philopans of 6 up. 5 wounds remaining. That's okay. That's enough.
Redemptor's gonna finish
No.
you off now.
You should get like multiple attacks. Save them all.
All right.
Boom.
Fine.
Well, that ends my turn. I scored none of these.
Nick discards recover assets and establish locus, does not gain command points for them. He still sits at 1. Mubin also sits at 1. As we head to Mubin's turn 2.
Let's see what I can do. And maybe, just maybe, if I've got the right spot, I bring in Be'lakor.
Turn 2 is gonna be bloody.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Turn 2. Because my guns can't do anything, I've decided to pelt you with like fake rocks for your turn. Don't worry, I got a bunch.
The only thing I need to do in the command phase, other than being pelted by Nick, draw a secondary.
Mubin adds Cleanse to Mark for Death.
Cleanse this.
How about to cleanse this table full of all these heretics?
Wait, I'm the heretic? I've got more loyalists on my side than you do.
Heretics! I've got a single battle shock to take here with this poor Redemptor. Yeah, he's fine.
5 primary points only for Mubin this turn. Both players to 2 command points. Golden Boys with a poor advance. Looks like they're not going to be advancing and charging this turn. The Votan jump out of the land fortress. Oh boy, here we go. Chaos Squad moving up. Nick rapid ingressing with Rose the Viper. Nick's down a single command point left.
Using the handy 9-inch widget you can find in our merch store.
Woohoo! Mr. Pibbles has a special ability. All enemy units within 6 inches, so the Sons of Dorn, are gonna take a battle shock test.
They're fine.
Mutilith the Mr. Pibbles with Immortal to the Sons of Dorn.
I'm gonna go into the shooting phase. Camouflage, the Brutalis.
Shooting to combat?
I'm gonna go with the Meltas. Nope, fail both. The little guns are all gonna shoot into the Dreadnought. The Master of Possession, though, 2 shots into the Hero Squad.
Now, because that unit gets the Psyker keyword, he wounds. It's saved.
The rest of the guys into the Dreadnought.
Yep.
Here we go.
Nothing. Overcharging Plasma.
Yeah.
Nope, hits neither.
Hazardous, okay.
Box. Yeah, they're both fine. The Plasma Redemptor's just gonna shoot out of combat into Jim Raynor and friends. Plasma, D6 plus 1. Does he wound?
Apothecary takes 3 damage, he's down to 1 wound.
Icarus Rocket Pod. D3.
You realize you're shooting an Ultramarine into an Ultramarine, right?
That's fine, they're heretics.
Goes through, kills the Apothecary.
Die, heretic.
Apothecary! Ah!
Hazard test on the Dreadnought. He's fine. Penelope, this is your time to shine. Everything into your Castellan Knight.
I am so confident that he's gonna be just fine.
Starting with the volcano cannon, D3 plus 1.
Oh boy, trip sixes!
How many damage is it?
36 damage.
That is 36 devastating wounds!
The knight's down in a single shot.
Do you add insult to injury and he explodes?
Please don't boom.
Oh, he's not fine. I'm not fine. Oh, that sucks.
Wow.
Boom! You know what? Serves him right. He whiffed so hard on his turn. I didn't even get to use him.
I'm pretty sure Vortex Beast can see cuffs the lawnmower.
Mutalith, Mr. Pibbles kills the fetid bloat drone, cuffs the lawnmower.
On the dot.
He doesn't explode. It's going from bad to worse.
I do not have a target for my Vanquisher
Hey,
anymore.
Mubin. That's what you get.
That actually hit me square in the forehead too. That's great. I'm gonna go to the Hammer of Luna before I go deal with all this.
Rail gun fight. Rail gun fight. On a 6.
11.
Stop doing that. 3 wounds left.
Mater autocannon. 6 shots on 4s.
Stop it. I'm down to 1.
Bolt cannons, I believe.
What is going on?
5s re-rolling.
I need a 3.
Would you kindly fail it?
The bolt cannons kill the hammerhead.
Aw, Nick's starting to listen to me too now.
Fine, he dies. Does he explode? He doesn't. You won the railgun fight, Mubin.
This is why I took the railguns that I did. My railguns are just better.
You're so happy with yourself.
I really am.
I was promised Mubin, the person that doesn't roll well, that I could win with ease, have a nice game back from the Marathon livestream.
Nick, you also have to remember, I've been the one that's been playing exclusive character tier battles this whole time. You walk into my turf, you challenge me.
Votan squad now. Oh, that poor Leviathan.
Starting with the Grimnir, we're gonna overcharge. 4 shots from the Corvs and their bolters.
Hooah! Save it.
Grimnir, I'm just gonna take his hazard test here because he's done. He's fine. Iron Master. We're gonna start with that Graviton rifle though. There's just the last beam cutter in there. You are within 6. Single shot. 5. No, not expecting much here.
Ah! Ha! It goes
Twice.
through. Ah, I rolled double ones! Goes down to 4. Why? Why? Gotta say, this is a rough day.
This last Dreadnought only has the Knight. I'm only gonna shoot the Gatling Cannon.
The Chaos Knight only loses a wound.
I will take the Rocket Pod shot though. Hitting on 3s. Nope. Charges.
Mutalith, Mr. Pibbles has reached the Sons of Dorn in the charge phase.
Demon Prince charging the Brutalis Dreadnought.
No. They're gonna be brave, they're gonna be heroic, and we're gonna be crazy here. We're charging the Knight. Mass Driver Acceleration. D3 mortal wounds. For 2.
Down to 19 wounds already. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
The Big Mac Adam Bomba heroically intervenes. He's in.
Don't worry, boys. I got this.
Chaos Squad, get in there.
Nope.
Re-rolling for the Chaos Boys. They are barely in. Moving to 1 command point.
That's it for charges.
Nick declaring finest hour with his 2 characters in the Sons of Dorn squad. That Mutalith might be in trouble. The Chaos Boys, Exalted 8-bound, hammers him good.
3 saves, AP 3, 2 damage each.
What?
Chain Fists.
Fine. 1 goes through. Feel the pain. Nah. Down to 3 wounds.
Plague Marine with Plague Knife. AP nothing.
Oh, come on! Feel the pain. Oh, down to 2.
And then the Master of Possession with his staff.
Oh my goodness! If I fail this,
Would you kindly?
no! No! Why? That roll 1.
Moving, re-rolling the Master of Possession damage. It's still a 1. Oh no!
You do have a wound left though.
Mr. Pebbles, the Vortex Beast. Here he goes into the Sons of Dorn plus the puppy.
Ah!
Ragnar, the wolf is dead, and the Marshal's taken 4 wounds.
4 damage.
4 damage? 1 wound left for the Marshal.
Votan, everything into the night.
Can I wound on a 6? No. Ancestral Stave.
17.
Broke your Iron Master and friends now.
Hooah! Save it this time.
Manipulator Arms. Pinata.
Save it.
Plasma Torch. Nope, misses. Graviton Hammer.
Bonk. Ah, I save it.
Nick, feel pain.
15 wounds left on the night.
That's okay. We're gonna hit back harder. Now it's my turn. Die, infantry! Hurrah! Rerolling to hit rolls. Dread Light!
To the box.
5 up. No, Plague Marine is gone.
Got 1.
Death Shroud, Terminator, and Plague Marine are gone.
Brutalis, I believe in you, little buddy.
Fours. Oh, one goes through. We feel no pains. Do I explode?
That's a dead Death Company Dread.
He's just going to consolidate forward, but he's the only one that can.
My infantry squad is going to pile in, so all of them are in combat. The Marshal takes his finest hour and normally gets 6 attacks, but he adds 3 to that.
He's down to 8 wounds.
Then the next captain does the exact same thing. Putting on 5.
5 ups. Down to 2 wounds left.
The Sons of Dorn command rerolling for a captain's rights of battle, and they take it down.
Chop off his head! Actually, I can't tell where his head is.
He's just going to explode now.
I'm gonna consolidate onto the objective. I'm gonna take the Reaper Chainsword, I'm gonna sweep attack it and get 18 attacks.
All the assistants and cogs die. 2 corvs, 4
Don't
ups.
you dare.
Nope, now he's dead. No, the Grimnir goes down. Ironmaster doesn't even get a save. It just goes down to 1 wound.
Unfortunately, my Big Beck is now out of range and can't pile in and fight you.
But I believe that ends my turn.
Mubin discards Cleanse for a command point. He does score Mark for death to give him 5 secondary to add to his 5 primary. 10-0 as we head to Nick's turn 2.
For vengeance, for glory! Draw my first objective. Boom! Marked for death. Choose 3.
Mubin marking Penelope, the Hammer of Lunar, and Malatok, the Demon Prince.
I'm gonna go after the Hammer of Luna, the Hecton Land Fortress. I want that railgun dead for what it did to my railgun.
And he's pulled Assassination. How many times can he score that in a turn? Battleshock's now, the Leviathan fails. Nick holds 3 objectives, so he's gonna get 15 points on primary and jump out to a lead. Command points sit at 2 each. Thanks to Mr. Wigglesworth, the Swarm Lord.
Run, Tuck!
Knight falling back, interesting choice. Otherwise, Nick's being very aggressive here, looking to try to end things now.
My little Terminator Dread Knight squad.
Ooh.
I think everything's moved. Let's do this. Broadside's gonna make up for a lot of work. He's gonna try to shoot the white Dreadnought. 4s. Boom!
Says no.
Camouflage says no?
Missiles. Doesn't wound. All right, broadside. Demolish a tank. End of the blue one. D6 plus 3. Oh, come on!
Oh, no.
Las cannon. No. Misses. And then the heavy bolters into your infantry squad there.
2 wounds remaining on the Master of Possession.
The captain on his bike will shoot into the master of possession there. Twin bolt guns. 2 shots.
Down to a wound.
Hero Squad going into the Chaos Squad.
Bolt carbine. 1 shot, hitting on 2. 4. That is not a wound. Smite with a focus witchfire. D6 shots. First one does 2 damage. It kills him. The second one does.
So they're both dead?
Both librarians are taking a hazardous test. Oh, one of them blows up. Feeling the pains against the psychic attack is down to 3 wounds. Then we're gonna take the Leviathan Dreadnought. You wanna roll your Leviathan Dreadnought attack? I need you to kill an Iron Hero champion. Okay?
So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna fire. What? No, I don't want to be that connected to you. That's a very short cable. So let's start with the storm cannons. Aha! Wound roll.
Nope, he's dead. Oh no, he fails 3.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Leviathan takes down the Votan Squad. There's Assassination. Sons of Dorn, 3 mortals on a grenade into the Hammer of Luna.
This whole squad is now firing into the Hecton Land Fortress with their pistols.
6s.
They didn't wound. See, the Terminators are all gonna fire into the Hecton Land Fortress as well. Stormbolter first with rapid fire.
Says no. Yeah, he says no.
Another Stormbolter in there. Which becomes no wounds. Hellfire Breath is gonna go into the Golden Boys right in front of him. D6 shots.
3 ups. And this is on the guard. Yep, they're both good. We are golden.
That's it for damage in the shooting phase. I think he was hoping for more. The Sons of Dorn have reached the Hammer of Luna in the charge.
Zinch wants it? What's 7?
Nope, Nurgle.
Nurgle wants it.
Rose the Viper reaches the Hammer of Luna Hecaton, and the Demon Prince Terminator Squad fails. Hero Squad into the Brutalis. Success.
Go Swarmy! 1 command point for a 10. That's a stupid thing to do. Get a 10! It's an 11! Swarmy! Let's fight over here with the Hero Squad.
Fight phase now. Finest hour on the Hero Squad. Cannot take down the Brutalis. They can't even hurt him.
He says no.
Swarm Lord, take him out.
2 command points, counteroffensive.
Nurgle Demon Prince with counter-offensive takes 6 wounds off of the Bloodthirster.
8 attacks, hitting on 2.
There's a single wound remaining.
Perfect.
I've got faith. I believe it's a tough little tank, and it's gonna live.
It is time for the Emperor's Champion to do what he does best. Hitting on 2s, on 4s, die!
Well, that's another railgun gone.
Does it explode?
Give me a 6, baby.
Sliced Emperor's Champion! They will use their consolidation to pile back onto the objective.
Bloodthirster into the Nurgle Demon Prince barricade. He lives on 6 wounds.
Brutalis, you're the only one left to fight here.
Brutalis hammers the unit good.
There's Captain on Bike, Captain with Shield, and the Phobos Librarian left. At the end of the fight phase, the Bloodthirster does damage. For corn! Why am I saying that? What's going on?
Oh, barricade live. Marked for death and assassination for Nick. Huge turn. 25 to 10 lead. No command points either player as we head to Mubin's turn 3. If Mubin can hammer Nick hard enough, he's gonna pull away as Nick's gonna have nothing left. It's up to the dice, folks. What story are they gonna tell in round 3?
I've got my rocks ready.
Denied.
Mubin has pulled extend battle lines and overwhelming force. Barricade, the Demon Prince, has failed his battle shock. I'm sure he was hoping to fall him back. He might do it anyway. He's that kind of crazy. Kakatos, the Redemptor Dread, passes his battle shock. That's good news for Mubin. Only 5 primary, though. 15-25 in Nick's favor.
Barricade, fall back.
Yeah, Desperate Escape Test!
No! He's dead!
Keep your rocks out of this. I rolled a 1 now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 6 now. No, it doesn't explode. It's time to really just eradicate this table.
The Golden Boys advance a whopping 5. Somehow, I think they might be using that once per game advance and charge.
We have reinforcements.
In come his crisis suits. And here comes Ramos the Sun Eater, as played by Bellicor.
And now, it's time to go to the Shusting.
The Redemptor Dreadnought puts everything into the broadside.
Into Rosgriz.
All right.
6 wounds left, and the hazardous check is passed.
Stubborn. And then more 4s.
You say it'd be nothing.
And then the Meltas. Misses both.
Demon Prince doing the Dark Lord's work into the Sons of Dorn has killed Marshal Ernesto.
The rocket thingies and the plasma rifle from the white crisis suit into the Big Mac. The fusions into the Leviathan.
You're splitting fire with my crisis suits!
It's like he's channeling his inner Nick.
Into the Leviathan first. No!
Yes!
Plasma shot into the Big Mac.
Hitting on a 4. Oh! Now missile pod, 2 shots.
Big Mac taking some serious fire. Adam Bomba is down.
We're gonna go over to Carl. He's gonna shoot everything into the Terminators in front of him, starting with that Gatling cannon. Underslung Gatling cannon. Smurf 6. Twin Stormbolter. So re-rolling.
On a 2.
Rocket Pod.
Oh, another one gets through.
1 Terminator down, and the Deathwing Knight is left on a single wound.
I'm gonna shoot the Bloodthirster with a single pistol. It has devastating wounds. Shoot him!
Down to 11 wounds. Well done.
We're gonna go with the Vanquisher next. All the big guns into Rosa Viper. The 2 Heavy Flamers into the Marines. Let's start with the Heavy Flamers.
2 wounds left on Titan, Holy Defender of Terra.
Hunter Killer into Rose. Misses. Las Cannon. No. The Vanquisher Cannon. No!
Yes! Take the curse of the Vanquisher.
I won't.
Command reroll a hit with the Vanquisher Cannon. Succeeds.
Re-rolling though.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh. Can I save it on a 4?
Would you kindly fail?
Oh!
Nick's got a command reroll. Fails the save again. Bloodthirster, 2 wounds left.
How come my Vanquisher can't do that?
Should I start playing guard now?
Yes, probably, so I can play Tau into it and kill it.
We'll talk after. Maybe we make this happen. We're gonna overcharge. We're gonna focus that Witchfire, and we're gonna dump everything into there. Shadows of Death.
The Deathwing Knight is dead, and the Deathwing Terminator is on a single wound. Penelope splits fire again.
Main gun into the Swarmlord. The 4 last cannons into Rose. All the heavy bolters into the Sons of Dorn. Split firing for days. Into Rose first.
Yes, Rose lives! 1 wound left! I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
Heavy bolters into the Sons of Dorn.
The Sons of Dorn are down. Oh no!
Vanquished.
Big gun into Swarmlord.
No!
Ooh, he's paced. You ever stepped on a really fat spider? That's what I imagine just happened. Bleh. Charge phase now. Redemptor Kagatos is in.
We're gonna use the Blade Champions once per battle to advance and still charge. To the Bloodthirster. Be'lakor into the Knight.
Oh, Be'lakor fails his charge. Carl into the lone Terminator.
If he kills this Terminator squad, then it'll be Carl. Let's start the party off with the Redemptor.
Fight phase Kakitos into the hero squad.
Fails. Second one. Fails.
The bike captain is dead, and the Phobos librarian is on a single wound. Carl the Redemptor stomping out a Terminator. He's dead, just an apothecary left on a single wound. No regenerating units for him.
It only feels right to start with the Sanguinary Guard here. The Blood Angels have beef with Khorne. No, he doesn't!
Oh! That thing needs to live.
It's time for the Blade Champion.
Come on, Blade Champion.
If I get 1-6, it's done.
Oh, come on.
Yes!
There she goes.
Does Rose explode?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Please don't.
No. Hey, look, my dead pile looks like when we started the game. Get Carl! Nothing.
Not bad.
Didn't expect anything. Unit of heroes is gonna pile in to your dreadnought. Captain has 6 attacks.
1 wound to the Dreadnought.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, nothing.
No, because now the Brutalis is going to do horrible, horrible things. We'll go with the strike profile. 6 attacks.
The Dreadnought picks up the hero squad. Boop. What a monster turn for Mubin.
That was a great turn from Mubin. He killed a lot.
He scored Overwhelming Force for 5. He scored Extend Battle Lines for 5, plus his 10 primary. He's up to 25 to 25. It's a tie game as we head to Nick's turn 3, and Nick doesn't have a lot of units left.
Turn 4, we'll clean up the rest.
Both players gain a single command point. Nick pulls no prisoners and area denial. He needs to get to killing. Oh no, the Leviathan Dreadnought fails its battle shock. 10 points primary, 35-25 for Nick.
I have to kill both of these dreadnoughts.
Here comes the Demolisher.
This Knight Rampager that I've barely been able to use all game has a perfect opportunity to charge the Demon Prince on the center objective, kill it, then consolidate onto Penelope, and take area denial, thus scoring me buckets of points and denying and shutting down so much shooting, plus getting away from Be'lakor. I did go over a building that is more than 4 inches tall, so I have to roll a d6.
Just don't roll a 1.
We'll run onto this side of the building, onto the objective.
Tiny Tack moving to hide. Leviathan Dreadnought moves up to kill Crisis Suits. Shitty phase now, Leviathan Dread opens up.
First of all, the main guns. Twin link, we're good, we're good, we're good.
The white suit is down to 2 wounds.
2 Melta guns.
The Meltas kill it. Killing your own Crisis Suits, Nick. Oof.
We're gonna take Tiny Tack, he's gonna shoot at Be'lakor. Go, Tiny Tack! 1 dice, it misses. Broadside is gonna fire into the blue suit with everything it's got. Railgun shots, it hasn't moved.
Yep. I will.
Come on! Oh,
I did it again!
I need something stronger than rocks, I need dice. Shouldn't have let you roll your 1,000 sun dice. Missile drone.
No.
Nick's had enough of that blue Redemptor. Demolisher into the Brutalis and Heavy Bolters into the red remaining Crisis Suit.
Blast cannon.
Looking for 5.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh!
Damage!
Down to 3.
Woo. The big Demolisher cannon.
Which kind of roll multiple ones.
Don't you dare.
Moving with a command reroll, still fails. Dead Brutalis.
Oof, that Brutalis tried to survive so very hard. Does he go boom? No.
Moving on for the heavy bolters into the crisis suit.
Hooray!
Moving on to the charge phase. The Demolisher cannon is gonna charge your Redemptor Dreadnought.
I need you to fail this, Nick.
Get in there! My objective!
Lehman Russ tank shocking the Redemptor Dread. 3 mortals only.
A single wound, but he still lives.
Next, I'm gonna charge the Knight into the Demon Prince. This side is tall, can't charge through that because that rule to move over terrain is only in the movement phase, but this side is 2 inches or less, which means I can just hop right over it. Come on, buddy, you can do it!
Oh, the Knight has failed his charge.
No! He was gonna be my hero.
You're just in the loving arms of Penelope now.
Let's just fight there, maybe I can take the 1 wound off.
I need a hero. He's okay.
Hit me back.
Dread and the tank do nothing. Nick discards air denial to get a command point. He's got no prisoners for 2, but that only puts him at 37 to Mubin's 25, and Mubin is about to score a big 15 on primary.
Be'lakor's in the mix. Turn 4. It's time for Be'lakor to join the party and unleash hell.
Oh, fantastic secondaries, engage at all fronts and behind enemy lines. Battle Shock failed on his Redemptor Dread, but it's not gonna matter. He still scores 15 on primary. It's 40 to 37, his favor. Nick with the extra command point here, overwatching with his broadside, trying to kill that crisis suit, and he fails.
You will die like you lived. Useless.
Shooting phase now, Borkan Otano kills Rod Skriz. Well, a crisis suit kills a broadside. It's like a Tau Civil War in here.
There's one model gone. The Demon Prince is going to shoot into the tank commander.
Demon Prince Malatok shooting the tank commander, nothing.
Focus Witchfire into the Leviathan.
Ramos the Sun Eater / Bellicor takes down the Leviathan.
Another one bites the dust. And that's another one gone. Bellicor gets a headache first. No, he's okay. No headaches for him. Onslaught, Heavy, Gatling, Ghostbird.
I'm just gonna take them off.
Yep. Penelope into the night. I'm going to start with Volcano Cannon. If one goes through, you won't die.
Hurrah!
There goes the knight.
All I want to know is, does he explode? And I'm going to save the command point illegally to re-roll the explosion result. He doesn't explode, but illegally, I'm going to spend the command point to see if he explodes. He explodes! Will do to the Golden Boys.
Boom! And with that, Nick is gonna concede.
Shadow Sword Penelope has done phenomenal. This is my MVP.
My hopes of any kind of victory are dashed, but I got an explosion.
You did.
Thanks for the game, Mubin. You utterly slaughtered me.
Engage at all fronts for 4, behind enemy lines for 4. That gives him 23 secondary, 25 primary, goes to 48, up to 58 with paint, to Nick's 47, and Mubin has control of the table. Oh my goodness. What a match. That looked like a lot of fun, gentlemen. The idea of a draft your own armies pregame looked like a real blast. I can't wait to play this format with some friends myself.
You know what? It's fun to take 40K, turn it on its head, and have some fun with it. I encourage you to try some zany scenarios at home. Try just throwing every model in your collection and see what happens. This is still a normal game of 40K, and we just had a ton of fun doing it.
This is something that we try to do every year as an homage to our special character tier members on Patreon, where we take all the models that they've named, put them out on the table, and, well, just play a game of 40K with it.
It was really fun to be able to put broadsides next to a demolisher, next to a rampager, next to a bloodthirster, and just have some fun with it. Next time we play, I'm taking Penelope though.
You can try.
Special thanks to this episode's sponsor, Magnet Baron. Make sure to check them out at the link below or go to magnetbaron.com for all your magnetization needs. Big thanks as well to all our special character tier sponsors. This match literally doesn't happen without your support, so thank all of you very, very much. And of course, big thank you to you for watching.
If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing and liking. It helps a channel like ours grow and lets you get notified when new videos come out. If you really like this, if you really want to see more and help us do more, consider joining our Patreon or YouTube membership.
You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it for all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, to the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grim, dark universe,
Play on.
You get to say it because he won.